Welcome to the Whittemore Center tonight for Oyster River-Portsmouth Cat Hockey. Bedford Bulldogs. Bulldogs are 0-3. Scheduled for the next 2 days. We have a game on Wednesday, a game on Thursday. And for the rest of the month, the schedule is going to get pretty hectic and definitely challenging. Hopefully the girls have taken on any holiday rust, cookies, get back at it. Tonight, focus is on the Bulldogs. There's some adjustments here tonight for the Cats. I believe Shrek will be in net. Who's here will be playing out. Mix things up a little bit. Hope everyone have a great New Year holiday.
Welcome to Towers Rink at the Whitmore Center for tonight's game between the Bulldogs of Bedford and your own Oyster River-Portsmouth Clipper Cats. Now for the starting lineup for visitors from Bedford. On left wing, a junior, number 15, Isabella Merrick. At center, a senior, number 18, Molly O'Brien. On right wing, a senior, number 6, Carly Hodgson-Rogers. On defense, a senior, number 11, Irene Say. On defense, a freshman, number 5, Bray Kelly. And in goal for the Bulldogs, a sophomore, number 31, Alexandra Murphy. Chuck Thomas and Jeff Devil. Now for the starting lineup for your Oyster River-Portsmouth Clipper Cats. On left wing, a freshman, number 21, Mia Simpson. At center, a senior, number 91, Eliza Farwell. On right wing, a freshman, number 13, Nadine Dumas. On defense, a senior, number 7, Sage Boussier. On the other defense, a senior, number 11, Megan Rinko. And in goal for the Clipper Cats, a sophomore, number 1, Mae Sherrick. Clipper Cats, Jamie Deans and Katie Brown. The referees for tonight's game are Stacy McKinnon and Matt Demarest. Will you please rise if able and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, sorry for the interruption with the video. I had to change a battery last second. At least something. But I think we're back, full strength. The systems seem to be go. The Boussier wearing number 7 sweater. And Shrek wearing the 1 sweater in gold. Boussier will be starting out on D on the starting line. Their partner Rinko. Centered by Farwell. Flanked by Simpson. And Dumas. We're ready to go here. And Bedford wins it back. Over to the corner. Farwell gives chase. Takes it in behind the net. Curls back around. Centers it right out front. Coming out to the point. Boussier will keep it in. And down the wall to Simpson. Send back behind the net, centering pass right out front is just on the edge of the goal line. Goalie pushes out with the stick. Good save. A little less of a goal there here on the near wall. Rico and Dumas. Bedford will send it out to the middle, right to Farwell. Farwell with a centering pass, trying to get it onto Dumas' stick. That comes back. It's going to land with Lucia. She centers that. And Dumas will enter the zone, send it across to Beaupre. Beaupre flips it in for a goal. That'll be a goal for Beaupre, 15. A little flipper there. Bounces in. I think that's probably the first official caught on that. Maybe two. Gotta fix the clock here. I'll come out to the neutral zone. Beaupre will enter the zone again with another shot on net, off the side of the net. And here comes Bedford into the neutral zone. Get that puck down low in the zone. Backward is Houle. Houle's going to center it to Gazowski. Gazowski through neutral. Will gain the zone. Takes it wide.
Number 15, Maddie Dupre. Assisted by number 13, Dave Dumas, for number 7, time of goal, 1 minute 11 seconds. That's Dupre and Dumas at 1:11.
I'll come out to Kane. Kane with a shot. Barlow got the shot deflected wide over to the corner here. Be centered. Rule grabs it. Comes down the slot. She'll take it wide into the circle. Cut back. Sends it over to Farwell. Cycling through the zone with a shot, and that'll be a goal. Face off one here by Bedford. Farwell will take it out to the wall. Send it back to Alvarez. Alvarez loses an edge. Saar back. Defends Bedford on the attack. And Clipper gets it into the
number 91, Eliza Farwell. Assisted by number 23, Sadie Houle. Time of goal, 2 minutes and 33 seconds. That's Farwell for Houle at 2:33.
Saar back behind the net with it. Got pressure. Sends it up the wall. Bedford will send it back in, but gathered up by Farwell. Farwell will center it. And it's going to be a foot race into the zone. That's Simpson, and that'll be a nice one. Well, I'll come all the way back. Face off one out to the wall. Bedford at the point with a shot. And the shot saved by Schreck. First save by Schreck. Coming out of the zone is Kane. Kane will send it wide to Beaupre. Beaupre into the zone, into the circle. From the hash mark, she'll take a shot. Goes off the side of the net. Puck's out front. And that is going to be saved. Love the strong fan support here for Bedford. Great fan section. Bedford travels well for sure. Face off won by the Clipper Cats. Will come down the wall with it. To the circle, hard shot. That's going to be a save, a goal. Low angle shot there for Rinko. Bedford will win that face-off back into their zone. Simpson gives chase along the far wall, bounces up the wall. And Bedford will clear the zone. It's going to go down for missing.
Number 11, Megan Rico. Assisted by number 16, Ann Gazowski. Time of goal, 3 minutes, 55 seconds. That's Rico from Gazowski at 3:55.
That goal is Rico from Gazowski. Barnwell here for the face-off. Wins it straight back. Rico will go back for it. Pressure from Bedford. We'll send it out to the neutral zone. Lands on Simpson's stick. She'll try to center it. And that'll slip past Boussier. There's going to be a foot race for it. No icing. Barwell back to grab it. Comes up the neutral zone with it. And there's Farwell just past her stick in the slot. She'll center it. It's going to come up to number 12, Scherdenberger. And Scherdenberger gets her first goal of the season, I believe. Face-off won by the Clipper Cats. It's going to come into the zone. The Shark will come down the wall for it. Bedford grabs it. Sends it below. Oh, sorry, that's Brigé. Sends it down below the goal line. Here comes Bedford. Good pass out to the wing. Needled up at the neutral zone, but here comes Bedford. Clean zone entry. Maybe a shot comes pulled wide. I believe that was by Boussier. And here comes the Clipper Cats on the breakaway. Great save. Shot saved by Bedford.
Clipper Cat goal, scored by number 12, Vivian Scherdenberger. Assisted by number 91, Eliza Farwell, and number 7, Sage Messier. Time of goal, 4 minutes, 42 seconds, or 47 seconds. That's Sergeant Scherdenberger from Farwell and Messier at 4:47.
To come out to the point, kept in by Rule, and then Bedford's going to send it down. Be for an icing. Off back to the D for the Clipper Cats. Alvarez with it, sends it down into the corner. Can land on Dumas' stick, try to center it. Bedford intercepts it, but Rule will keep it in. Good shot and save. And just got wrapped around and missed. The shot by Star off the side of the net. That's going to come out. Bedford chips it out to the neutral zone. Barwell comes back, picks it up, tries to. There's a shot, and that's going to be a save. A Shrek. Bedford gathering it up here in the neutral zone. Good pass out to the wing, just gets past her. And Farwell will come down the far wall, centers into the high slot, leaves it behind. And that's going to come out of the zone. Clipper Cats will try to gather it up. Bedford strong on the stick. Comes down the near wall here. Centers. Opportunity. Clipper Cats will send it out of the zone. Bedford will regroup with it here in the neutral zone. And then coming up ice with some speed here. It's out front. That's going to be a shot. Save. Shrek stands tall. O'Brien will chip that in right in the slot. Bedford picks it up and will center that down. Coming off the bench was Bustier. She was able to get that puck into the zone. Bedford will regroup with it. Good pass to the far wall. Here comes Bedford with it. Through the neutral zone. And there's going to be a breakaway. Shot goal for Bedford. We'll see the number as she comes by here. Like number 13, I believe. Rouser. Wait for the official announcement. The puck comes into the zone. Gotta get the clock going. Let's fix that later. Centered by the Clipper Cats. Here comes Beaupre into the zone. Shot, save.
Scored by number 13, okay, Strauss. Sent by number 17, Emily Connor, and number 12, Bob Rogers. Time of goal at 8 minutes and 1 second. That's Strauss, O'Connor, and Rogers at 8:01.
I go over to the far wall. Mid-wall, Beaupre picks it up, centers it, and that's going to be a whistle. Entirely sure what the whistle was for. I think there's going to be a penalty on the Clipper Cats for too many players. 15's going to serve that. I'm assuming that's what the call is here. Well, Bedford on the power play. The Cats will send that all the way down. Burn some time off the clock. Bedford picks it up, starts heading up the ice with some speed.
Clipper Cat penalty. 2 main players on ice. Served by number 15, Manny Lugren. Time of penalty, 6 minutes and 13 seconds.
And there's a giveaway.
2 main players at 6:13.
Good defense by Bedford. Will come through the neutral zone with it. Battling here on the near wall. Bedford will get it into the zone. Go back to defend. Supported by Farwell. Gets the puck to the corner. Pass intercepted by Rinko. And here comes Dumas with the puck into the neutral zone. Should pull it wide. That's a shot on net, and that's going to be a goal. Bounced over the stick. Our shorthanded goal there for the Clipper Cats. So 1:04 left on the penalty kill. Worked with it here in the neutral zone.
Number 13, Dean Dumas. Time of goal, unassisted. Time of goal, 9:41 seconds.
And the shot.
At 9:41.
Deflected. Here comes Gazowski on the breakaway. Shot goal. That'll be Gazowski on that one. Face off one by Bedford. Defense with it. They'll send it up the wall. It's past the forward, but aren't over here in the neutral zone. Here comes Simpson.
Clipper Cat goal scored by number 16, Ava Gazowski. Assisted by number 21, Bailey Simpson. Time of goal, 10 minutes, 10 seconds. That's Gazowski from Simpson at 10:10.
Bedford with the puck. Clippercats send it out to the point. That's Rule sending in. Penalties off. Of even strength. That's Rule with it. And Bedford will take it away, and Payne will take it back. Here's Beaupre with it. Sends it on net. Good save. Payne back behind the net. Forget with it. Sends it out to Beaupre. Beaupre with a shot. Inner skates and save. Payne will take the face off here for the Clippercats. Bedford wins it out in the corner. Coming through out of the zone with some speed. Has support. There's a shot. Good save by Shrek. Look at that puck wide. Can't get that out over the wall. Forget will follow Kane into the zone, into the corner. You need a Forget. Forget coming through into the slot. Bedford will get it onto the neutral zone. It'll be gathered up by Alvarez. Pass picked up by Bedford, and they'll send that in. No icing. Here over to the near wall. Bedford will center it. Coming right down, and that's going to be a save. Puck's going to slide out into the neutral zone. Bedford back for it. Number 11. Sends her across. It's Dumas on the far wall. She's able to pick it up. Centers it, and that's going to be a good save for Bedford. Farwell wins that face-off back to Rinko. Rinko turns around with it. She'll send it back to Farwell. I'm sorry, that's not Farwell. There's a shot, goes wide of the net. That was Dumas. That was Rinko to Dumas. Dumas took that shot. That's going to come back to Dumas off her stick. Bedford picked that up and sent it through the neutral zone for Rinko to grab. Back to Dumas. Handle in the pass. Here comes Farwell. She'll take it into the zone. Gets taken off her stick. Here comes Bedford the other way. They'll dump it into the corner. Rinko back for it below the goal. Sends it up the wall to Dumas. Dumas is going to send it all the way down, and that's going to be for an icing. Come back into the Clippercats zone. Faced off here, won by Bedford. They'll send it out to the point. Gets it over to the near side and sends it down the half wall. There's a shot, just streaks by the far post. Centering pass by the Clippercats as they come the other way. Berger with it down the middle, just wide of the post. Bedford will pick it up, send it into the corner, keep it away from that slot. Kozowski here along the wall. Get it out. Takes it behind the net, loses the puck, but gathers it back. They send it out to the point. It's going to be Boussier. Sends it back down to Kozowski. Up to Boussier in the center of the ice. It's going to pop out. Rinko with it.
1 minute remaining in the first
Minute left here in the period.
1 minute.
And get past Beaupre and be for an icing. 53 seconds here left in the first period. That's back for a defensive zone faceoff. Faceoff taken there by Dumas, won by Bedford out to the point. There's going to be a shot just off the pipe. Pushed wide, I'd say, by Shrek. Goes off the pipe. Good scoring opportunity there. Clipper Cats coming the other way. 35 seconds. It's doing this down the far wall. It's below the goal line. Still has it on her stick. Looking to center it out to the point. Intercepted. That was Scotland out at the point. Here comes Bedford the other way. 17 seconds. Shot. That's going to be a goal. Over the glove of Shrek. With 14 seconds left on the clock, Bedford will net a new one. See what the number is on that one.
Bulldogs goal for number 15 is Bellevere. Time of goal 14:45.
Number 15.
14:45.
And that'll be the end of the first period. Clipper Cats 6, Bedford 2. See you on the other side of intermission. period. Clippercat hockey. Face-off won by Bedford. We'll go D to D here. Send it up the wall. It'll be bounced right back in. Bedford will pick it up, take it in behind their net. Come up to the near wall. And ends up on Metcalf's stick. Shot and save. Comes out to the point. Shot. Doesn't make its way to the net. Will come over to the near wall. Alvarez will keep that puck in, centers it across, get all the way over to the far wall. We're trying to get it out of the zone here. It's going to be right in the slot. Shot by Metcalf, blocked. Bedford defender getting the shin pads in the way, and that'll come all the way down for an icing here for Bedford. Face off at the near zone. Defensive zone for the Bulldogs. Here on the near dot. It's tied up, and Bedford will come away with it in the neutral zone. Game mid-ice. Have the puck taken off the stick. Turn that over, and here come the Bobcats. And then the Bulldogs will take it. Clippercats turn it over. And along the near wall into the corner. Bulldogs with a centering pass. Clippercats only ones there, but Bulldogs stick able to get that off to the wall. Here comes Poole with it through the neutral zone. That's going to be a tripping on the Bulldogs. Going to be a penalty for number 18. Cats will go on the power play here. Win the face-off to the wall to Keene. It's over to Boussier, over to Rinko. Rinko will send it back down to that's Zowski.
Number 18, Molly O'Brien. Could be minor for tripping. Time penalty, 1 minute 49 seconds.
Rinko sends that back down the wall to Kozowski. Comes up the wall to Boussier. Kozowski will hold on to it, cycles around, loses the puck. Bedford over to the wall. Kane picks it up. Trying to center it, gets the puck knocked off their stick. Bedford with it behind the net. And try to send it up the wall. Boussier is able to keep it in. Chips it down the wall to Kozowski. She'll turn off the wall to the face-off dot. Sends it across to Farget. And here comes Bedford the other way. And Bedford down the wall into below the goal line. Centering pass. Comes out to the point. Boussier will bounce it off the wall to Farget. Centers back to Boussier. Boussier will center it up to Kozowski in the neutral zone. Kozowski enters the zone and then has it knocked off her stick. And the Clippercats will go off sides. About 43 seconds left here on the power play for the Clippercats. Face off one forward by Beaupre. Puck loose in the slot. Bedford picks it up to the near far wall. Allahan regains the puck, sends it back to Rinko. He'll step up, sends it over to Boussier. Boussier loses it off the stick. Race through the neutral zone. Boussier turns around. And that's going to go into the zone. Go back behind the net. Gather that up. And about 7 seconds left on the power play. Rinko through the neutral zone. Beaupre coming in behind her. shot, and that's going to be a goal. That'll end the power play. It might have been already off. Sorrow with the puck.
Clipper Cat goal, scored by number 11, Danny Ringo, unassisted, time of goal for the rest of 51 seconds. That's Ringo unassisted at 30:51.
Alvarez with it, centers it, pushed aside. Here comes Bedford the other way. Barwell will turn around, will lose an edge. That's going to come all the way. Sar back for it. Bedford battling for it in the corner. Bedford will come away with that puck. Centers out front. That's going to be a goal for Bedford. Bedford gets it back. It's number 15 for Bedford. Bedford won that forward. It's on Hool's stick. Hool will send it to Metcalf. Metcalf chipping
number 15, Isabel Merrick, unassisted, time of goal 4 minutes 28 seconds. That's Merrick, unassisted at 4:28.
Here comes Bedford. They've got some speed. They're going to get around Skoglund. That's going to be a goal. Bedford coming with some speed. Gets around Skoglund and gets that one in the net. It's going to be number 5, I believe.
Bulldog goal, over number 5, Jay Kelly, unassisted, time of goal 52 seconds. That's Kelly, unassisted at 4:52.
Bussier with it, sends it over to Rico. Rico cycles around with it. Gets it up. Gazowski. Bussier able to get it back over, turned over to Bedford. Bedford sends it into zone, turned back over to the Clipper Cats. Rico will feather it to Frege. Frege enters the zone with it. Got Kane on the other side. Shot. Save. Feeds it right back out front. The puck is loose. Comes out to the point. Rico with a shot. Blocked by number 17 for Bedford. Rico keeping in with the wall. And Bedford here coming on the breakaway. Rico on the back check and support by Bussier. And the Little Cats will turn it over, come back into the neutral zone. Shot and goal by Gazowski. Face off one forward by O'Brien.
Number 16, David Gazowski, unassisted, time of goal 6 minutes 6 seconds. That's Gazowski unassisted at 6:06.
Alvarez with it down low, feed it out front. One timer by Dumas. Good opportunity. Doesn't get through to the net. And Bedford will clear the zone. And the Clipper Cats are offsides, and they'll get a whistle here. Late offsides. I don't recognize it. Be a neutral zone face-off here. Face-off one forward by Bedford. Skoglund will chip it off the wall into the neutral zone. But Bedford will gather it back up. Simpson gets a stick on it. Bedford still with it. They'll send it into the zone. Skoglund back. Sends it up the wall. Will bounce it back off the wall in the neutral zone. Teams are giving it back and forth. Dumas is going to send it all the way down. They're going to call it for icing. Got to win that face-off back. Puck sent up the wall to the point. Bedford with a shot. It's going to go wide of the net. Comes up to Metcalf here on the near wall. Metcalf will center it to Farwell. Farwell through the neutral zone. She's got a breakaway. Hard shot, and that's off the pipe. No goal. On around centered pass. Over to the wall. They're going to send that puck all the way around. Rico into the corner. Sends it up the wall. That's going to go out to the point. Puck out to the wall. Bedford will pick it up. Center it. There's a shot through the crease. Goes all the way through to the corner. Coming off the wall is Metcalf. She'll chip past. Metcalf racing. And that'll be an icing. Face-off won by the Clipper Cats. Bedford strong on their skates. Saar into the corner, sends it out to the point, intercepted by Bedford. Get that puck into the circle. Comes Alvarez. Alvarez through the neutral zone, passes it over to the near wall, over to Beaupre. Kane. Kozowski with it at the high slot, into the circle. Stop. Goes behind the net. It's going to come out to the point. Alvarez keeps that in. Forward, sends it across to Starr. That'll go off her stick into the neutral zone. She'll gather it back up. She's under pressure here coming down the wall. And then she'll turn around, bounce it off the wall to Kozowski. Kozowski gets into the neutral zone, turns it over to Bedford. Bedford misses the pass. Here comes Kane. Bodied off the puck. She's still got it. Pulls it into the circle, feeds it into the slot. Comes out to the point. Going to be a low shot by Saar, intercepted by Bedford. He'll turn up ice, getting pressure. Saar will send it back into the neutral zone, but Bedford will pick it up, enter the zone in the slot. Looking to get on their forehand. Take it in behind the net. Backhand through the crease. And that's intercepted by Dumas. Clipper Cats are coming the other way. Dumas with a shot. That's deflected off the defender for the goal. Unfortunate bounce. Bedford goalie goes off the defender. Beaupre wins the face-off back. Nothing left there in the neutral zone. Houle will pick that up, sends it wide to Beaupre. Beaupre will enter the zone on the circle. Shot off the bottom of the post. Goes back behind the net. It's going to come out to the point.
Goal scored by number 13, Lee Jones, unassisted. Time of goal 10 minutes, 10 seconds.
Still going with it.
Unassisted at 10:10.
Bounce it off the wall. Simpson here at center ice trying to get it. Just bouncing around. Bedford gets it in the zone. That puck's going to go into the slots. Gold in the back for it. Trying to send it up the wall. Bedford will intercept it. Throw it in behind the net. There's a shot off the side of the net by Bedford. Coming up the wall. It sends it back down, cycling around the circle. Line pass here by the Bobcats, but Clipper Cats, but it'll get out of the zone. And Bedford tries to re-enter and goes offside. And neutral zone face-off here. Farwell will take the drop here for the Clipper Cats. Gonna get punted off to the far wall. Lucia is back for it. Bounces it off the wall, hits Kernberger with it. Farwell supports, takes it into the zone. Hard shot, low shot, and that's going to be a goal. Face off one back by Farwell. Lucia to Rico. Rico pass intercepted by Bedford. Bedford will send it into the zone. Lucia's back behind the net for it. Pulls up ice with it. Pass just past Metcalf's stick.
Number 91, Elijah Farwell. Assisted by number 12, Vivian Schnarzenberger. And number 7, Sadie Lucia. Time of goal, 11 minutes, 27 seconds. That's Farwell from Schnarzenberger and Lucia at 11:27.
3:10 left in the second. He's off in the Clipper Cats zone. Up by Rinko. Rinko's going to feed Metcalf off Metcalf's stick. Back on Rinko's. Metcalf will chip that in. Comes out to Rinko. Rinko will curl around. Pulls it back. Sends it across to Metcalf here on the near wall. Metcalf will skate it in. Takes it behind the net. Loses the puck. She gets it back. Centers it. Puck's right out front to Farwell. Farwell will feed Lucier with a shot wide of the net. Farwell will pick it up on the far wall. Tries south with it. Rolls back around, sends it over to Bussier just beyond the stretch of her stick. Head back into the zone to pick it up. Rinko will grab it. Back behind the net. From up ice. Coming through the neutral zone. Pulls up. Sends a pass across. That's to Kane. Kane will enter the zone. Kane curls around with a shot. Intercepted by Bedford. Chip that off Bedford's attack, and Gazowski into the zone. She'll curl back around. Sends it up to the point, but nobody's home. Alvarez and Sar, I think, we're just coming back out onto the ice. Line change for the Cats. Alvarez in the far corner with it. Coming up the wall under pressure. Puck is centered, still in the slot. The Cats having a hard time getting it out. They do. Centering pass there by Gazowski. Safely gets into the zone without being an icing. Nice job. Alvarez on the blue line here, battling in the neutral zone. That's going to come across to Sar. Sar will bounce it off the wall to Forget. Forget will dump it in.
1 minute.
Going to go around the back of the net. Alvarez comes down the wall to intercept, and Bedford sends it into the zone. They're on the breakaway. Here comes Bedford with under a minute left. Shot saved by Shrek. Here comes the Clipper Cats the other way. Centering pass. It's Kane right on the stick. She enters the zone. She takes a shot. Blocked. Shot by Beaupre. Unable to get to it in time. Hard shot goes off Beaupre. And Bedford's able to clear it out of the zone. Back forward is Alvarez. Chipped it into the neutral zone. Here comes Bedford, 15 seconds. They'll enter the zone. Shot at the top of the slot. That puck's still loose, and that's going to be a goal for Bedford. Just under 9 seconds left. Bedford gets another one. It's going to be number 5, I believe, for Bedford. Fifth goal, but number 5 scored it.
Bulldog goal, scorer number 5, Ray Keller,
And the Clippercats got one final shot there. Great save by Bedford's goalie to end the second period. We'll see you in the third.
yellow, please.
Oh yeah, if you lose an edge, you're gonna be wiping it all the time.
Maybe I just need that kitty skis on the double.
Oh, there you go.
I could never.
I couldn't do that.
All right, we're back for the third period. Clippercats 10, Bulldogs 5. 15 minutes left. Zowski will win the face-off here to the near boards. Zowski will enter the zone, coming down the slot, shot off the pipe, out of play. As DeBry used to, messed up the clock, so we'll let that wind down. Match the arena here. And now we one out to the boards. In the slot. Comes over to the leaderboard. Coming out to Skoglund. Skoglund centers it. Comes out to Forget. Bulldogs will be along the wall. We'll get it out into the neutral zone. Pull back with it. Bounce it off the wall. Picked up by Kane. Kane will enter the zone, send it around the back of the net. Bulldogs send it up the wall. Jay's got it. She'll try to center it. Dublin keeps it in. Zowski in the slot. Oops, sorry, Beaupre. And a collision as Clippercats are changing. Everyone's okay. Now come all the way down for an icing. Bulldogs were able to center it briefly. Clippercats will get it out of the zone. Up back onto the stick of the Bulldogs, who will dump it back in. Gathers the puck up, she'll cut back. And the pass off. It's off. Stick of Simpson. Bulldogs pick it up and they're back on the attack. Coming through the zone, shot. That's a save. Comes back out to the point. Another shot, another save. And the Clippercats are able to get that puck out of the initial danger zone. And go get it into the neutral zone. Takes it past J. Scott. That's going to be a great shot and save. Good saves on both ends of the ice by the goalies here tonight. Barwell wins the face-off to the wall. It's going to come out of the zone. Stars back for it. Leads it across to Alvarez. Barwell on the near wall. Bulldogs send it back in. Sauer with it. Got the puck, she'll chip it in. Bulldogs pick it up. Send it at the wall. Sauer with a shot. Goalie is able to push it aside. There's another shot. Whoop, save. Saved by Bedford. Sent out front. And Bedford will make the save. Sosky takes the face-off back to Skoglund. Skoglund will dump it in. All around to the far side, back out to Houle. Houle sends it back in. There's a shot. That's going to be a goal for the Clipcats. I think that might have been Kane. It's off one back. Here comes Kozowski through the neutral zone. She's got Kane on her left. They will reverse. Beats it across the middle. Bedford breaks it up. Comes up to Skoglund up to the point. Skoglund with a shot. Deflected.
By number 23, Sadie Houle, have it all for within 25 seconds. That's Kane for Houle at 3:25.
Out to the point. Gets sent down to Moshe. Back to Kozowski. Kozowski in the slot. Shot. Save. Over the bite. Comes out to the point. That'll be Houle. Bedford able to stop that shot from getting near the net. Skoglund was back for that as Bedford tried to send it for a stretch pass. Battling along the wall here. Bounced off the wall and back in. Houle sends it to Kane on the far side. That was Dumas. Beaupre with it. Leads it up to Houle and back to Beaupre on the far wall. And errant pass with the Clipper Caps will go all the way down. Picked up by Houle. Handed off to Beaupre. Right in front of Simpson. Simpson giving chase. Bedford will pass it all the way to the other side. Coming through the neutral zone. Simpson there to give some pressure. Shot. That's going to be a goal. Goal from Bedford as they entered the zone. Keeping it a 5-goal game here. I think we're running time now. Not sure. There's a shot wider than that. We'll see who that goal was on. Lucia with it. On the wall.
Bulldog goal scored by number 15, Isabella Barrett. Assisted by number 9, Delia Roy. Time by goal, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Your next goal at 5:30.
Lucia all the way back. That was scored by Bedford's number 15. That's going to be a strong shot. And goal for Bedford. Face off one back to Sar. Sar will lose it here in the neutral zone.
Bulldog goal scored by number 15, Isabella Barrett. Unassisted, counter goal 628. That's Barrett unassisted at 628.
Farwell will into the zone with it, choosing the slot. He feeds a good save. Nice shot, nice save. That puck is loose. I don't know why they didn't. Puck must have still remained loose there. Everybody here thought that was tied up. Half the players as well. Farwell with it. Down behind the net. Gonna leave that for Sar. Slips past Sar. Back out to the point. Into the neutral zone. Alvarez waiting for the Clipper Cats to clear. Farwell will re-enter the zone. Goes back around. She's going to feed Alvarez. Alvarez from the point shot. Fountain puck goes wide in the net. Gathered up by Metcalf. Metcalf behind the net. Feeds Farwell. Goes wide of the net, deflected. Farwell with a shot off the glass on the far side. And Bedford will clear the zone. Bedford on a change, and here come the Clipper Cats right back on the attack. Alvarez will feed Gazowski. Gazowski in the slot. Shot, misses the net wide. Back to Alvarez to keep it in, and Bedford's going to send it hipped off, so there'll be no icing here. Back to get it to Sar. Bedford pulls the puck off the stick, feeds it to the centered pass. Alvarez quick gather it up, take it behind the net, bounce it off the glass. Bedford down the wall to keep it in the zone. Sar back into the corner. Caught by Kane, comes out to the point. Farge hits it, but Bedford's able to keep it in the slot. There's a shot blocked by Beaupre. Nope, Alvarez. And a foot race here as Bedford will try to get back on the attack. Stood up by Gazowski and Farge. On the wall. Still battling here in the neutral zone. And here comes Gazowski with it. He's got the breakaway. That's going to be a shot on the goal. Back and forth here on the scoreboard. Face off won by Bedford. And back to Poole. Comes out to the middle. Here comes Beaupre. Shot off the side of the net. Another shot. Misses the back of the net.
Goal scored by number 16, Ava Gazowski. Assisted by number 26, Annabelle Forget. And number 4, Iris Copeland. Time to goal line is 24 seconds. That's Gazowski. And from Forget, it's Copeland at 9:24.
Will take that puck down the wall through the circle. Puck taken off her stick. Shot deflected wide behind the net. Here on the near wall is Dumas trying to get a shot off. Left behind the net. Dumas back in the corner trying to send it up to Scopeland. It'll get there. Scopeland will send it in, but stopped by defender. Scopeland comes back down the wall, sends it below the goal line behind the net. Simpson there to apply pressure into the corner. That's going to go up the wall. Bedford will get out of the zone with it and lose an edge. Back for it will be Poole. He'll gather it up, sends it up the wall here to Dumas. Or Metcalf, sorry, and Farwell on the breakaway. Farwell shot and save. And never covered up, so no whistle there. Go with the puck here. Beats Metcalf. Metcalf into the zone. Shot. And that's a good save. Face off one by the Clipper Cats. Comes out. There's a shot. Save. Farwell cycling around. Feeds it out to Metcalf in front. Shot. Save. Comes out to the wall. That's out to the point. Rinko will send it across. Lucier. Down feeds Farwell. Farwell will turn back around. Sends it out to Rinko. Rinko will cycle. Feeds it over to Lucier. Lucier will step in. She'll get a shot, a low shot, save. Back behind the net is Metcalf. Metcalf looking to feed it out front. Metcalf stop, turn. Goes back behind the net. She's going to curl around in the crease. That's a shot off the pipe. Comes out to Rinko. We'll take it back behind the net. Here in the slot, sends it back out to Farwell. Farwell will pull it back. Feeds it back to Rinko. Rinko will cycle around the top of the circle. Hard shot, deflected wide. Farwell with it. And Farwell will bury it. With the puck. It's up to near. Well, they'll get into the zone, but it's on the stick of Bedford. Bedford will turn around, get it back into the neutral zone. They'll gain their offensive zone. Shot is deflected. All tied up.
Clipper Cat goals, number 91, Eliza Farwell. Assisted by number 11, Megan Rinko. Time to roll 12 minutes, 37 seconds. That's Farwell from Rinko at 12:37.
Puck is loose in the neutral zone. Dumped in by Aim. Kozlowski will give chase. She'll pick it up below the goal line. Pulls up. Gonna feed it out to the point. There's a shot. Good save. That was a shot by Kane. And that'll get out of the zone. Here come the Bulldogs. Pressure being applied by Alvarez. And Alvarez is able to get into the neutral zone. And she's battling for it. It's left behind. Forget coming in. And the Bulldogs are able to clear it out. Back for it is Simpson. Both teams making some line changes. Simpson sent it through the neutral zone, just beyond Dumas' stick. Collision there. Bulldogs will come out of the zone with it. And that's going to be offside. And we're going to allow the clock to run a little bit, try to catch up to where it is. Face off, won by the Bulldogs back. They'll dump it in, back behind the net. 27 seconds left. And that's going to come out. Here comes Bo Price. She's got 20 seconds. Take it wide. Shot. Great glove save. Great glove save by Bedford's goalie. And that is going to be the end of the game. Great finish by Bedford's goalie. Great lash of the leather there. Game will end 13-7. All right. So that's the end of the Clipper Cat game here at the Whittemore Center. Wednesday, we'll be on the road playing Bishop Brady Trinity Bow in Manchester. So we'll try to get that brought to you. And then Thursday we'll be back here. Again, who we're playing. But we'll be back here on Thursday at the Whittemore Center, my favorite place to be when we're doing these games. That'll be against Cheverus from Maine. So, day off. We'll see you Wednesday, and then right back at it on Thursday. Have a great night. Good luck to both teams for the rest of their season. Have a great day.